Hey guys, welcome to the first audition show of season 10 of American Idol. It's completely revamped. Not really. Well, there were so many rumors who the judges were going to be. I don't know if you guys remember, it was so long ago. Randy's back. And Steven Tyler, fresh out of rehab, I'm supposing. And Big Butt J-Lo. She's not quite the biatch that I thought she was going to be. So that's good, I guess. There's a new opening to the show. Some guy coming out of like this cone thing. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I never really liked the opening to the show anyway. I mean, how many times can I hear that music? It's been 10 years. So season 10, is it going to be the last for American Idol? I'll let you guys be the judge of that. So they started out the auditions, New York / New Jersey, in the Meadowlands, New Jersey. Rachel Zevita was up first, and J-Lo remembered her. She was sitting on the sofa with Mark Antony at home, and they remembered this girl. She auditioned in season 6. She made it to Hollywood, but she was cut on day 1. She can sing, but she can kind of not sing. They gave her a yes. They put her through. I guess she was like the first one, so they're kind of cutting their judges' teeth on her. So I don't know if she was the last one, if they would have actually chosen her or not. All right, and Rachel, did you ever think that maybe they remembered you because you were kind of quirky and not like fantastic? All right, Caleb Hawley was up next. Steven was totally trying to horn in on his audition. You know, Steven was chomping at the bit here. He just wants to be in the show, okay? He doesn't want to be on his side of the judges' table. He wants to be on the audition side. He just couldn't shut up. But it was a yes for him. I mean, it was okay. My husband didn't seem to think it was that great, though. Kenzie Palmer up next. There's an awful lot of teenagers this season, at least that they highlighted. Probably because if they show a lot of teenagers, they're going to get a lot of viewers. So she was 15. She's a performing arts student, okay? She was good. I mean, I've heard her style of singing before. I mean, I want to hear something new when I think of Idol. I want to think of innovation. I don't want to hear just another Feist, or I don't want to hear another Alanis Morissette. I want to see somebody bring something to the table that I haven't seen before. So Steven was like, no, and then everybody else was like, and then he was like, yes. He's so easily swayed. They all are, really. It's the group judging mentality, you know? So he was a yes, or she was a yes, I'm sorry. Achille, Lovle, blah, blah. You know, the one from the Ivory Coast? She sang the Madonna Dress You Up. She kind of yelled the Madonna Dress You Up. Then she apologized and said that her vocal coach said she needs to work on her accent, and J-Lo was all like, it's not your accent, honey. You know, J-Lo really hates saying no. She's quite a pushover. I really thought that she was going to be more of a Simon, but she's not really. She's more of a Paula. All right, so that was a no for her. Tiffany Rios up next. She was the one who came out with the stars on her boobies. Oh, well, this is New Jersey, so you have to call them bubbies. She did a little teased hair tutorial too, a la Jersey Shore. She's a dance teacher, and I'm thinking, I took one look at her and I was like, there's no way she's going to make it through. This is going to be laughable, right? Especially with the stars on the boobies. She came out and sang that original song, America Needs Me, which was pretty much crap. But I guess the judges knew something that we didn't know, and they said, can you sing something else? And she was okay, but I have a feeling that the crazy might get in there and kind of ruin her chances when she gets to Hollywood. By the way, it was a yes. Melkia Wheatfall. J-Lo had no trouble saying no to her, so it's not that. Robbie Rosen, he was in a wheelchair as a kid, and he's got a good story. Again, he's a teenager. He sang Yesterday by the Beatles. It was a big yes. I mean, I could see a lot of people wanting to vote for him. The thing that bothers me about Steven Tyler is that it seems like he's scouting out his next girlfriend in these auditions as well, and it's kind of creepy. It's kind of old man creepy. I mean, Steven Tyler, come on. Hitting on like 20-year-olds? Not cool. Chris Cordeiro, the Boy Scout, an 18-year-old Boy Scout, soon to be Eagle Scout, sang My Way and did a really poor imitation of Frank Sinatra. My Way is a no way. All right, Michael Perotto, the burper, or is it Perotto? He gets nervous and he burps, and it's disgusting. I cannot stand when people do that. And they were really mean to him. I thought they were like, did you eat too many pain chips? Are you trying to imitate a woman's voice? Randy told him to stop singing. I mean, the guy must have had something going on there, right? I mean, because you can't just be like that. I felt bad for him. It was a no, though. Ashley Sullivan. Her idol is Britney Spears. That's why she likes to sing Broadway. Not really. She wants to mesh the two. She wants to mesh Broadway with pop. I don't know if you can really do that or not. I thought she had a great voice, but they didn't like the whole pushing Broadway on the pop scene. She cried her way into a golden ticket. She kind of reminded me of Mackenzie Phillips in a weird sort of way from the late 70s. All right, so Victoria Huggins up next. Another 16-year-old, for crying out loud. She's like a vlogger, so I kind of like her, but she's so sweet. So pageanty sweet. It kind of negates the vlogging aspect. Steven Tyler, I think he was really down on her at first, and I think all of them were. They were just really laughing at her, but like saying, yes, you can go to Hollywood. They were just trying to find a reason to send her through, probably because they want a vlogger there. I don't know, just my opinion. Melinda Edemi up next from Kosovo. This was a very inspiring story, and you know that American Idol is just as much of the story as it is about the talent. Well, this girl had a great story, and she was talented as well. She could actually sing, so that was a big yes. I mean, come on, the American dream? Who's going to say no to that? So that was all day one. It's funny how on the audition shows, it's like day one is like 3/4 of the show, and then they shove day two into like the last 15 minutes of the show. So on day two, Devyn Rush, the singing waitress from Times Square, was up first, and she did not look like she was going to be good. And I mean, Randy's right. When you hear singing waitress, it's not synonymous with like fantastic. So she pulled out some scatting though, and that's always a plus. I mean, if you could pull out some scatting, it's an excellent yes. And it was. Yoji Asano, he was probably my favorite act of the night, aka Yoji Pop. He's Japanese. He's been imitating Michael Jackson since he was a fetus. That's not easy. So when he said that he hates Miley Cyrus, I was thinking like, I could get into this. And he especially hates Party in the USA. So he decides to sing it for his audition. And I'm thinking, this is interesting. The song wasn't horrible. I mean, in a performance art sort of way, his Michael Jackson impression was fantastic. Because he was doing Michael Jackson the whole time he was singing Party in the USA. Well, it was just a ploy for the show to cue the Miley Cyrus crowd audition montage. Bad and good. Unfortunately, Yoji was a no. Brielle Van Hugel, her dad had throat cancer. I believe he was a singer as well. She was okay. She's got some potential. She needs to polish it up a little bit. She was a yes. And, you know, America loves a good tearjerker as well. You know, they're pulling for the father. Travis Orlando, he ended up the auditions on day two. He is a high school student. I believe he's a teenager. He's also a twin. He's got a great story about how his family was homeless and everything, and his dad was like, yeah, you go for the American dream. American dream from an actual American. Awesome. Tearjerker as well. It's a yes, definitely. I mean, it wasn't like he wasn't talented. I thought he had something special. But, you know, tearjerker. So in summation, Number one, I miss Simon. I really do. Simon was the only one I could trust on this show. Steven Tyler's entertaining, but he's pretty damn scary. J-Lo, not what I expected at all. I expected her to be more like a Simon, but she's actually like a Paula. Randy, I don't condone cursing, but same shit, different season. What can I say? So tomorrow, it's New Orleans, or as y'all say, Nolans. So till then, much love.